This course is no joke. Like this is not like let's go out here and play some disc golf. No, this is a very challenging course, super fun. A lot of level changes, 1,000,003 trees, and I hit all of them but 2. But this is the first round, right? This is the hustle.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just setting them up. I'm lulling them to sleep, and then I'm gonna get a good pro, and we're gonna strike.
Yeah, second round. That's the one that counts anyway.
Right? That's the one that counts. Like nobody cares about your practice. Practice? We talking about practice? Nah, it's all about round 2, baby.
Exactly. So when did you get introduced to disc golf, and like, how has it gotten you to here, or now you're playing this pro-am?
Disc golf has kind of been, I've been around disc golf for a while. When I was young, 10, 11, 12 years old, my dad would play. And we grew up out in the country, had a bunch of land, and so we made our own chains. And then we set up about 5 different baskets around the property, and then we throw them at different ways, and we could make 9 holes out of those 5. So we would play, and then when I got into entertainment and everything, I moved to New York. There's no disc golf in like Manhattan or anything like that. So just years. Now I'm in LA, and in the middle of LA, there's really not much. But my best friend, he moved out there a couple years ago, and he's really big into disc golf as well. So AJ kind of pulled me back in. One day he was like walking out of the house. I was like, "Where are you going?" He was like, "I found a disc golf course." I was like, "Well, let's go." And so we found a couple in LA, and we've been playing a little bit. And then luckily Ben came to town when he was training for his last fight, and we just met up and threw some discs, had a good time. And I was like, "Yo, we need to get back into disc golf." So I feel really grateful that he called, invited us out to play a super fun course, a lot of fun people. So it's been fun.
I know. What are you playing out there? Are you playing Elijah Park? You're playing Kenneth Hahn? You're playing La Mirada? Which one's out in LA are you playing? They took out Polywog out in Manhattan.
What's it called? Sylmar?
Sylmar,
yeah. So we play Sylmar. But okay, imagine Sylmar, this wide open, there's 5 trees in the whole place. But it's all, like rocky and up and down. So out here, you have to have like all these different throws. I have one throw. Okay, I have one throw, and then I'm like, well, I needed to go a little right or a little left, and that's it. These guys, these pros are like, oh, it's this, so I'm gonna go this way. I gotta do this throw. I gotta use this disc. I'm like, geez. Yeah. So yeah, out in LA, there's not a whole lot of range in the courses, so I wasn't really prepared for this, but it's so much fun.
Yeah, and so this is cool for you. Then you're getting to experience a whole different kind of disc golf, and yeah.
This is a whole different kind of disc golf. And the coolest part is now, especially if we're playing with the pros. I throw something. I was playing with Eagle on my first round, and he goes, "Hey, little tip. You want to throw a little farther? Do this. Put your fingers like this. Boom." I don't get that anywhere else. We don't know. For these guys, like give these little tips and just watch how they play. And Dylan was with us on that first round as well. He's really good about like asking like, "Hey, what disc are you throwing right there?" Or he'll just turn around and ask like, "Hey, what would you throw in this situation?" To Eagle or to Paige. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw my mid-range here because I'm not really worried about getting there." Strategy to the game. I'm just grip it and rip it. I'm like, "All right, there's the basket. Let's go." That's it. But this is a finesse game.
Yeah, absolutely. And like speaking of that finesse game, like what's your kind of like being a celebrity, being out there acting, doing all the professional stuff on that side. What can you take from that and bring to the disc golf course? Because you gotta be smooth out in the disc golf course. You gotta be smooth out there.
Yeah, it's. You know what? I'm such an anomaly. I feel like I'm an anomaly when it comes to disc golf because you watch the pros and they're so calculated. They take their time, multiple warm-up throws, making sure they've got the right disc and everything. Now in acting and producing, it's the same way. We're gonna test this thing 20 times before we actually shoot it and make sure that's the shot that we want. Also, short memory, right? These are the things that are the same. You gotta have a short memory. You have a bad scene or something didn't work out, you gotta regroup, forget that, and shoot the next one, or reshoot that one. Out here, you make a bad throw, you gotta regroup, reset, and keep going. Now, why am I the anomaly? Because so far, in my disc golf career, what little disc golf career I have, I throw way better with no warm-ups.
Yeah.
Like, all my best throws today, I literally just grabbed it and No warm-up steps or nothing. Just grabbed it, threw it, and pew, it went straight. But if I start to think about it, like I hold on to it too long, it goes that way, hits a tree. So I think for this next round, I'm just gonna play with my eyes closed and let it ride. You know what I mean?
And you're gonna have a pretty good pro. I mean, like we mentioned, you sharked it a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. So.
A little bit.
So you're gonna have a sick pro. What are you looking forward to most in round 2, the pro-am?
Round 2, you know, the competition's gonna pick up more, right? It's gonna be a little bit more serious. I'm really looking forward to like strategizing with my team, right? Because 3 different types of scoring throughout the whole round, right? So 6 holes of best disc, 6 holes of combined score, and 6 holes of alternating shots. This is gonna be fun to approach each hole and be like, okay, what is the scoring type? What's the best way to play this? Are you gonna go first? See where so we know we're good, and then I can grip it and rip it, or should I go first, lay it up somewhere, and you can just rip that thing? You know, let them go for the ace every time they're shooting. So I'm looking forward to the strategy that's gonna come. I bet some crap talking comes out a little bit more. It's gonna, it was fun in games this last one, but now I'm serious. Like, yeah, ooh, eat a tree, haha. Not now. Yeah. Not now, buddy. We're serious.
And I saw it when Dylan missed the putt, went down the hill, and you were like, oh no, Dylan. You looked at me and said,
but it wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I feel for you, but not that much.
Yeah.
I'm playing against you.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being out here, and hope you have a good time.
I can't thank Ben Askren and the whole team enough for putting it on. You guys have done an amazing job. Like, the media team that's out here, the food, everything's great. So I hope we just keep this thing going. I'll see you guys next year again.